If you care about your money, but you don't know about the reports being released this week, then you need to start paying attention because this could freak investors out. And when that happens, things can get messy. Here's what's actually going on. This week, some of the biggest companies in the world are releasing what is called their earnings reports. Basically, it's their financial receipts, how much they made, how much they spent, and how business is going. These reports, they move the stock market because they tell investors whether companies are growing or shrinking or holding steady. Now, there's going to be one of three outcomes this week, okay? Number one, companies are beating expectations. This means that the companies made more than the analysts predicted, and that typically sends stock prices up. Number two, they meet expectations. That's not great, but it's also not terrible. The stock market could stay flat or move just a little bit depending on what these reports say about their future. Or number three, they miss expectations. And that can be where the trouble starts, okay? Because if they earn less than expected or give weak guidance about what their plan is for the future to basically turn this all around, investors can panic and stock prices can drop. Now, normally that would be the big story this week, okay? But here's what's weird. I talked about this in some of my previous videos, but basically Trump has been announcing new tariffs, and typically news like that would move the stock market. But this time, nothing really happened because the market is banking on something called the taco trade. If you don't know what this is, I made a video about it a few days ago. You can go back and watch it, but essentially it means Trump always chickens out. Investors are betting that he's not going to follow through with any of these tariffs. But this is where things are really interesting, okay? Because if this week's earning reports show that these tariffs are already having a negative impact on companies, they're already starting to feel the pressure with tariffs or inflation or interest rates, that might be the thing that finally snaps investor confidence. This is why you don't watch just stock prices. You need to understand why they are moving. And earnings, they don't just show us the past, they can give us a clue as to what's coming next. If you want to understand how this stuff really works and not just follow the headlines, go and take my free How to Get Rich in a Recession masterclass. I'm breaking down the tips, the tools, the strategies I use to go from $40,000 in debt to millionaire at 30. Because I want you to learn how to invest like the rich.